Black Forest Trail to Sentiero de Che Ski Trail to George Will Ski Trail to Gasline Trail to Black Forest Trail and out at Naval Run.
Okay. We are at the bridge and there is the creek. There's Ginger.
Hi.
With her big ass pack ready to roll. Yes, it's humid. It's absolutely humid and brutal, but this is such a beautiful trail. We came to this little side trail where people have built these really cool rock piles. Look at that. They're huge too. This camera is not giving it the right perspective, but it is glorious up here. The moss. We're humid because it just sprinkled on us, and it's been 90 degrees, so oh, neat. Just neat rock formations everywhere through here. Ginger, I think I'm going to intercept you down there. I'm going down this way. Yes, I will. Yeah. So, this is like an enormous wall. And this is a well-traveled little side path. Oh, and a really cool camp spot back in here. Totally. There's a nice fire ring. And when you come out with your cup of coffee, hey Ginger, you got a nice view from what it looks like of the canyon. I know I'm backtracking a little, I don't care. It's just, it's one of my, oh wow. What a cool campsite. Look at this, peeps. Their little chairs. Little fire ring. Couple little chairs. And what a view. What a view. Beautiful. Black Forest Trail. Alrighty, we made it to the top of this grueling hill. Not, but it felt grueling for our first hill, big hill of the day. And we're going to get rewarded for getting up here, I think, pretty shortly. This is so beautiful. There are all these lovely daisies just dotting the trail. So, what a beautiful sight. Wow. Doesn't do it justice, the depth of field, but what a sight. Good Lord. This is creation. That's why I truly love camping and backpacking. And hey, there's another spot. Look at that. Clouds hanging in the valley.
Off and on throughout the first 2 days, we had to deal with some pretty hard downpours.
trails turned really different. We're up on a ridge and these are on mountain laurel. Oh, we've got some wildlife. There's where we've been, and back in that area, back in those trees where Ginger is, there is a wonderful little campsite with a fire ring. Fantastic. But we literally got my tarp up right before it started to downpour, so we got lucky. Hey, there's where we came from. Good morning, Ginger.
Hello.
And we've been in the woods and we have a vista of some sort coming up. Really, really wonderful temperature change since we got out. We've seen a lot of bear scat. Looks pretty fresh. Maybe a day old. So maybe we'll get to see a bear on our trip. They're obviously, this place is so overgrown that they're traveling just like we are on the trail. And here we come to a vista. A lot of scrambling down here to get to it. A lot of rock slabs. And it rained a lot last night. Oh my goodness, we got poured on, so this is really slick. So forgive the shaky vid, but you'll get a little glimpse of what we're looking at, what we're coming to in these really thick mountain laurel forest. Oops, that was a slip. Wow. Look at that. Good morning, everybody. There is our first timber rattler sighting. He's a little guy, but he's a black face. He's pretty. Anyway, I'll show you where he was. Right next to the trail, sunbathing. Anyway, we'll wait for him. Go on, we're not gonna bother you, boy. Got a nice little rattler on him. Okay, after our little timber rattler incident, we're getting rewarded for taking the little guy and moving him off the trail with the trekking pole. And, well, he wasn't too little. Say he was about 3.5, 4 feet stretched out. But look at this view that we are coming to. This is breathtaking. Wow. Wow. Pennsylvania is just some kind of gorgeous. I mean, where do you get that? We haven't seen a person all day, and it is breathtaking. Hey, there's our second timber rattler sighting. Now that they got some sun, they're out sunbathing. So that's pretty cool. They were walking along this beautiful stream, but it is pretty steep. Ginger's coming down from her spot, and beyond her, we just went straight up. We came right from up that way. And the trail's well blazed, obviously, but it is very rocky terrain. This trail does not disappoint. It is spectacular and challenging too.
We came across the last mountain laurel we saw on trail and had a beautiful lunch by a stream with a waterfall. But It started to cloud up, so we set camp early, once again escaping a deluge. However, it was so humid, everything was soaked, as my feet show. It was still cloudy the next morning, and nothing dried out. If not, it was wetter. My feet even sudsed up in the shoes. I guess I didn't rinse all the soap out. Even our map fell apart. But the sun came out, and we came across some beautiful little flowers. If you really appreciate the beauty of nature, you don't want to see trash. So we haul out a lot every time we go out. It was funny because this Mylar dinosaur balloon was one of the funny things we found on trail.
We found this beautiful little overlook. And it is spectacular. This camera won't do it justice simply because the depth of field is just a screwball.
Well, yeah, two-dimensional versus three-dimensional.
It's just beautiful. And it's coming down a little pine path. Hiking down to another view, which somebody was sweet and has hewn a bench, but look at this. Look at that. That is PA. That is Pennsylvania at its finest. You know, the weather was pretty bad the last couple days, on and off, but this has been worth the entire hike right here. What a view. It's a really pretty trail right through here. We have about 4 miles left, and we're on this ridge, and hopefully we're going to find a campsite at the view, the next view we go to. So, oops. Really pretty, really pretty. Okay, we're hiking to a view, which hopefully will be our last campsite on trail. Hope that it's got a place to set up, because I can see through the trees that it's going to be spectacular. Oh wow. This is just spectacular. Oh my goodness. Each view that we get here on trail is equally lovely, but this one doth break them all, I think. Holy cow, look at that. This is Pine Creek Gorge. We were hiking the other side last year, West Rim. Wow, knock your socks off. Pennsylvania, what a state.